And we have turned. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. That right there was straight to the top from the Final Fight 3 soundtrack, which I played for no other reason than it happened to come on my iPod at a random shuffle while I was working earlier today, and I was like, hey, that's a great song. So there we are. Speaking of work, I was actually planning on trying to stream a bit of stuff tonight. And the plan was, I was like, yeah, let's do a little bit of Kenshi because I have a problem, and then maybe try to get a little bit further in Yakuza so I have a game that I can actually finish. And turns out I'm working again tomorrow, so I have a very limited amount of time, so Kenshi it is. Hello, Hard Ticket. Welcome back to the stream. Hopefully you're having a lovely day. Hard Ticket, aka Pecker, aka Steve. But yes, hopefully you're having a lovely, lovely day. I just blanked out completely on what I might have been saying next. It's been a long fucking week, is basically. Okay, before I actually dive into the game, work has been insane this week, which is why all the plans I've had have kind of gone a bit off kilter. Also, a friend of mine that I haven't seen in quite some time is going to be in town tomorrow, so I'm going to be hanging out with him after I get off work, hopefully. So my weekend went from being kind of lax to being insanely packed. So yeah, it happens. Oh damn. Good job, man. that's pretty good. Well, I say that's pretty good as if 100% isn't the best you can get, right? In a thing. Well, I mean, you know, except for whenever they tell you, it's like, you gotta give 110% and you have to look at them and go, motherfucker, that's not mathematically possible. I don't understand. I presume it's not mathematically possible anyway. It's not exact. Math has never been my strong suit, let's be real. But no, that's a great job, man. It's very proud of you, my son. My son, I say. I don't know, weird. Just be prepared for a lot of weird mumbling and rambling tonight. I'm only going to be streaming for maybe an hour and a half, max 2. But I'd like to stream at least a little bit this week, because I think this is the only opportunity I'm going to have to do so. So yes. Oh yeah, there's also a demo for something that I was planning on streaming at some point. Well, I'm not going to do that now. I say Kenshi, we're going to go back into Kenshi. You know, come to think of it, I'm pretty sure you are older than me. I'm pretty sure it's only by like a matter of months, but I think you are, so. I as well am 35. What month were you born in again? I can't remember. Wait a minute. Okay, what day in September? We need to figure this out now. Okay, all right. You're older than me by 12 days. Because my birthday is the 19th. So yes, you are indeed older than me. Not by a hell of a lot, but you are. So at the very least, you can say you have seniority. I was thinking about that too. I was like, Jesus, isn't his birthday in September too? I was like, is he a year older than me? I can't remember. Because I did know at one point when your birthday was, and it completely slipped my mind. I was like, I'm pretty sure he was also born in September. So, you know, there's that. I feel like I've been very loudly slurping my tea, but, you know, I mean, let's get a little ASMR in on this. There we go. You can all enjoy that. Okay, so if you were here last time I streamed this, which is the last time I streamed, because I have a problem, I did specifically say is like, you know what, because this is the character where I'm just gonna do like the single character and that's it, right? Well, the thing about that, I did play a little bit of it off stream, largely to set up some stuff, and because again, with this guy, I'm trying to train up all my combat skills, and I was doing pretty good with the polearm, so I switched over to sabers. Like, I actually made a saber, and like, as you can see, I've gotten into a racket or two. Doing pretty good. Made myself a nice heavy blade. And another thing I did is I set up an area up here so I can mine and process iron. Now, normally you get attacked by people whenever you set up outposts and stuff like that, but again, I was just one dude. The most I have to contend with in this area are the Fogmen, which can't eat this character. So I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. But you see, a problem arose when I came back into town to try to build up the house that I bought in here. So, came into town, I made this lovely saber. I decided to, before I stopped playing, I was like, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna go out and test. I'm going to go out and test my proficiency with this blade. So I ran on out here. And I was like, I'm gonna go to one of these little fog holes where the fogmen set up their encampments, right? And I go down there, and sure enough, they actually have one of the gate guards strung up, and they're eating her alive. They've currently chewed through one of her legs. So I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to run in. I'm gonna have to try to save this lady. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, but at the very least, I'm going to do, like, my level best. So I run down there, I fight a bunch of fogmen, get knocked down, get back up again. You're never going to keep me down, as, you know, Chumbawamba will tell us. And, so things aren't going great. I'm like, I'm probably not going to be able to take them out time enough to actually get her off the pole. But, you know, whatever. I did my best. The third time I get back up on my feet, there's another group of fogmen running at me from the direction of town, from Mongrel. And I see one of them actually has somebody slung over his shoulder. And I was like, wait, what is that? Who is? And lo and behold, it was Beep. It was this lovely gentleman right here, who I will now take a screenshot of. But I believe I mentioned when I came to Mongrel last time I streamed this, so it was like, I was very, very tempted to just make this more like a duo thing as opposed to a solo run with this one character, mainly because Beep. Because I don't know if I fully expressed how much the fan base of this game considers this guy to be the main character. Like, there are so many people who love this dude, and I can see why, because just look at him. Look at him go beep. Beep. We have to get another picture of his lovely mug. There we go. But, yeah, so they came on down over the hill, and they had Beep strung over their shoulder, and I was like, oh shit, I had a visceral reaction when I realized who they had. I think the only thing that could have possibly happened is when you get into town, he's coded to follow you around and just beep at you until eventually you talk to him. When I left through the gate, he must have been just behind me at the same time that a group of fogmen attacked the gate, because as I realized afterwards, there were a bunch of the guards coming down towards the camp to try to save their compatriot. And Beep must have got caught up in that struggle and then captured. So I had a visceral reaction when I realized who they had, because I was like, oh god, no, Beep. So I just focused completely on the one who was carrying him. As soon as I downed the fogman who was carrying Beep, I scooped him up and I ran like a motherfucker back towards the gates. So, all this is to say, I came back into town and healed him up as best I could, because he was pretty badly beaten up, as you can see. And I'm now following him around town as a bodyguard. Except now he's just staring at me. So I think I legitimately need to have Beep join me, because if I'm going to operate on a mongrel at some point or another, that's probably the safest way to keep him alive. I cannot have Beep die. I can't. This beautiful bastard needs to live. So we're a duo now. That's how this is gonna work. Anyway, now that I've finished my long-winded explanation as to what's happening here, what's that? You gotta figure out how to set up your stream with the computer and have like music and starting soon and basically everything else. I might be able to help you out with that sometime. Not that I'm terribly great at this either, but I did basically hammer my head against it long enough that I figured out how a few things work. Some of it is fairly simple to pull off. Other things, like the main thing you really need to like whatever streaming program you use. I use OBS Studio. It's one of like the easiest ones to get and set up. Like step number first should be to make sure, okay, well there you go. Yeah, OBS is the one I am most familiar with. I used Streamlabs OBS for a while, but there was something real hinky that went on with that, and I decided, you know what, let's go back to this. And the best advice I can give you right now, but sometime we'll have to arrange a time that I can check out whatever it is you got to set up, and then I can help you with that, is like the first step is to basically get OBS set up tailored to your system, and then do a bunch of tests to make sure that your connection is good and you got like the right bit rate and all that jazz, because there's standard settings that are usually good for most systems, but beyond that you might have to lower them or raise them a little bit depending on how much the various bits and bobs in your PC will work. I know some people do like a dual PC stream setup, wherein their streaming is entirely handled by one computer and they're running their games and stuff through the other. I've never done that. I would have no idea how to do that. I just made sure to have a computer that can do both decently well. So there's a lot of the crazier stuff, because my setup is fairly bare bones. Now the thing is, you don't need like an absurdly powerful computer to stream. Like depending on, like, now obviously if you're gonna stream something that's very processing intensive, yeah, you're gonna need a fairly powerful computer. But for certain things, you don't actually need a computer that's overly insane, you know? Like, for example, at least this was back something I noticed, is that if you have a capture card and you're streaming from a console, you don't need as much in terms of a powerful PC. Because obviously the game is mostly being run from whatever system you have hooked up to your computer, right? But again, you know, that's stuff that can be hammered out at a later date. It's just making sure you have everything leveled off properly, you know? But yeah, no, someday I should have a look at your setup and see what the thing might be capable of. I don't know a lot, but I know a little. I know enough that I'd probably be able to get you started. Anyway, so we have Beep, and I think I am going to have Beep join me. So let's see what he has to say. What he has to say is Beep. Beep! What? Why are you following me? Beep! What? Sorry, I beep when I'm nervous. That's a bit weird. They exiled me from the hive. Just because you keep saying beep? I am defective. Not good for the hive. But Beep doesn't give up. Beep is strong. Since I left the hive, I can feel my mind changing, the way I think. I feel free, having thoughts I never had before. I want freedom, but everywhere I go, things try to kill me or chase me. I love that he's half dead while he's telling me this. Beep tires of running. Time to stab the things that chase me. Another week nobody. How much money do you want? Money? I don't know what that means. Welcome to the team! Okay. And here we go. We have become a duo. Oh, I have a phone call. I'll be right back and we will carry on our our journey with Beep. One moment there, folks. Let me just switch over to... There we go. Sorry about that, but I have returned, and bam. Alright, so yes, I now have a friend. A friend named Beep. What does Beep have in his inventory? He's got some bandages, and that's about it. Alright, Beep, my man. Did I finish making that bed? Because you really need the lions. So Beep's stats are currently awful. Alright, man, you have yourself a lovely day, and yeah, my time is very limited these days, but hopefully that'll change soon, and just let me know anytime you might want me to have a look at your setup, and we can arrange something. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, and I shall talk to you later. Oh yeah, because, yeah, Beep's skills are awful, so we're gonna need to fix that. Okay, I don't have the bed finished. What do I need? I need some fabric. Alright, Beep, my boy, you stay here. And I'm gonna go see if I can find some fabric to finish that up for you. To the general goods store! Wait, is Beep following me? Over on YouTube, I've been calling this series The Lone Bot. I'm going to have to change that. I may as well buy up a bunch of fabric. I'll buy up a bunch of these iron plates as well, and probably some of these books. More importantly, I need to buy food. I need to buy food because now I have somebody who actually eats. Why is Beep following me? Oh, he's going to bed. Alright, well, he's gonna find, oh, wait, you know where he's probably going? He's going to the now completely decimated Shinobi Tower. Shinobi Thieves Tower. You know, because those poor bastards got themselves completely eradicated trying to help me. Earlier. Where's that guy going? Oh, there's a fight going on outside. More fogmen. Okay. Yeah, see, that's the funny thing. We could basically use the Shinobi Thieves Guild as our own headquarters now, even though I can't explicitly build anything in it. I'll have Dronin go take a nap as well, but at some point I'm gonna have to, buy some food, because now we have some squishy fellow who eats. But it's not as bad, because the thing about hivers is that hivers can eat anything. It doesn't really matter what food I get. So like that suspect meat that gets dropped off of beak things that often die over by the little hive villages. I can just stock up on that and Beep's good. Now, that being said, I'm probably still going to buy actual food for the man because he's not a savage. Beep specifically does want to become one of the greatest swordsmen, so. Okay, and the other thing now too is seeing as how we're two, I know exactly what faction we're gonna be. I'll name the squad that too. We are now Beep Boop. Behold, beep boop. Makes perfect sense. I was going to say the funny thing about that is I can now send him in the Holy Nation now without any problems, but no. That's not going to work either. The only way I'm going to be able to go into Holy Nation territory is if I have a Greenlander human with me. But I've already broken the whole conceit of this stream just by having Beep with me. I'm not going to add anybody else. Alright, my friend, I will buy all the meat wraps off you. I'll do for Beep. So once he's back on his feet, which is going to take a while, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to give him the Naginata that I'm currently not using, and we are going to go back to the hub, because this is not a good place to try to train him up. He will be eaten alive. At least the starving bandits down by the hub are just going to knock him out and leave him at that, you know? That being said, I will try to build... Oh, I actually have a pile of iron already in there. Oh, well, whatever. What do I need to build now? I should build a... Let's build a leather armor bench. Let's put one. Because I'm also going to need to kit Beep out in some new armor and stuff as well, but that can wait for the moment. As soon as he's good to go, I'm going to give him a Naginata, and I'm going to run back to the hub. And by that, I mean I'm going to bodily lift him and run to the hub with him. That's how we're going to be able to get through here fast enough without him being waylaid by Fogmen. I should be able to outrun them even carrying him. My athletic skill being a damn sight higher than his is. I need more iron plates, you say? Keep us back! I'll probably give him that wooden backpack, and I'll probably want to take all this. Oh, there's some dried meat in there too, I'll give him that. So what I'll probably do is I'll take all of this with me, just in case I need it back at the hub to build up some stuff. Beep. I also like how when I recruited him, they didn't actually give me any option to change his appearance. He's so tiny. I love him. He's so good. Look at his little stick feet. Anyway. I will have him take that. He will equip the Naginata. And he can take that food and all this stuff with him. I'll leave the circuit board for now. Alright, so you can take all this stuff. Yeah, he can carry all the food, because it's not like I need it. Alright, I'll do for the moment. Now, Beep, my friend, you and I are going to go on a journey. We're going to go somewhere where insane brethren of yours won't try to eat you alive. One thing I do want to test, though, is because he's technically hiveless, that might mean that, he's not accepted in the hive villages, so we're gonna need to go check out if that's the case or not. Carrying him makes me slightly over-encumbered, so that might actually help increase my strength a tiny bit. Doesn't really look like it's going up any, though. See, this is the exact same path. Oh, someone's being eaten. Well, I've got more important things to do than try to save people being cannibalized this time, sadly. Especially since this person is already dead, I think. Oh yeah, that's actually the same shinobi guard I tried to save earlier. So they're probably long since dead. Okay, my strength is increasing ever so slightly. So Beep and I need to get the hell out of here. We need to get back down to the hub. I'm going to kit him out with some decent armor. And then I'm going to pit him against some starving bandits. I am going to be... off in the wings in case he needs help, but I'm going to have him go it alone. Once I'm confident that he's going to be more or less safe to handle himself, I might actually send Dronin back over into Vane, because I think there are some places I can find hidden tech here. And I never did, like, in any of the games I've played, I've never really fully explored the Vane area. I should get a hive lantern for Beep as well. Oops. Strength is so low. It's going to be interesting having, you know, trying to increase his stats now that I'm so used to a character that's actually fairly well kitted. Alright, let's put him down. And have him see if he wants to go play with the other hivers. If they'll allow him to. Hive! Last one! Hiveless, get it! Okay, they don't like him. Beep. Alright, I'm sorry, Beep, but it looks like you're not going to be able to hang out here like I normally do. Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry to say, Beep, but... Flop flop? What do you mean, flop flop? Their leggings are so floppy. Oh, he's talking about my feet. Okay. Anyway, I'm sorry, Beep, but you're not going to be able to hang out down here. Okay, so Beep is not going to be able to hang out in any of the hive villages. And the Holy Nation is basically a no-go for either of us until we're strong enough to start taking on patrols. Alright, so what I'll probably do is I'll probably make some armor for Beep. You know what I should have done? When I was in Mongrel, I should have, checked around to see if there were more recipes for anything. Alright, Beep, my boy. I know you want to be a master swordsman, but we're going to start you off with the Naginata first. So we're going to put away all this stuff. And this too, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap out that for the Tiny Thieves backpack. And he can take some grub. Alright. So before I send you off on a quest, you need some armor. So let's make a hat, because you can actually wear more clothes. The only thing he can't wear is, what do you call it? Shoes, because he's got little stick feet. And there's only specific shirts that the hivers can wear, but I can go learn how to make that pretty easy. Now that I don't have him with me. So let's make a hat and a sleeveless long coat. And while he's at that, I'll have Beep have a look around to see if he's got, if we got any blueprints or anything. Now, I don't have enough money for blueprints, but I might actually have him run outside to, do some mining. That's how we all get our start, Beep. Yeah, let's have him go mine. There's a copper node just out here, I believe. Yeah, just on that little spit of land there. I think I might actually train him up in range weaponry as well at some point. Ooh, that's a high-grade hat. Only the best for my little Beep. I don't think I really know how to make decent pants, is the problem. Yeah, and I don't really have the means to make anything overly great. I thought I learned how to make samurai cloth pants, but I guess not. I'm gonna have to find the recipe for that. Pretty soon we'll be able to make him look super cool. Even though his rags are still not going to be great, but... Oh, that might actually be someone for him to test his metal against. Though they're probably going to be pretty far gone by the time I get out here. Here you go, Beep. You're looking good. Just gotta get you some better pants and you'll be golden. Now. Before I send him out to, I'll get a couple more pieces of that before I send him on out. And I think I'll have Dronin make some more bandanas to make a bit of cash. Increase that armor smithing. Because I can't really make any better weapons until I do some more research. And to do more research, I need to find... Oh, you're not actually even selling any fabric. Well, poo on you then. I think I still got some left in the base though. But yeah, I need to go find some more intense research books if I'm going to increase my weaponry skills, my weapon making skills. So let's just queue up some bandanas. He's so slow. Your skills are so your skills are so low, Beep. It's not your fault. Everyone's got to start somewhere. Even the mighty Beep. I'll let him get a few more pieces of copper. And then we'll go see what kind of racket he can start. I am probably going to want to train him up in smithing and armor making too, just to make him a well-rounded Beep. Maybe I'll get him to start making crossbows. Now, apparently there is no real way to make money making crossbows, but it would be nice to be able to make my own high-grade shit, you know? Alright, Beep my boy, that's probably enough of that for now. We're fairly over encumbered now as well, so that's going to help increase your strength on your way back. Oh yeah, look at it go. His dexterity and toughness actually get fairly high though. He's got more of a boost to those than I do. Strength is not great though, but you know. Yeah, so his strength is very slowly increasing. Didn't even go up to 1. Well, that should change once he starts swinging that Naginata around. It's a fairly heavy weapon, so... Now I could go in and have him train using the training dummies in the Shinobi Thieves place, but oh yeah, I forgot that I cheesed my assassination up pretty high as this guy. Alright, let's strike out towards... oh, I don't know. Let's go towards the ruined Holy Outpost. There might be some dudes down there. Along the way, if nothing else. I love how much smaller than me he is. Honestly, you know, I don't think I even really need to, I don't even need to stand off to the side and let him take a massive beating. Because what I can do is I can just select block. Which is ironic because it suggests that you use the block for your weaker characters to keep them alive when they're outclassed, but in this particular case I want Beep to get most of the swings in. So if I'm lucky I'll come across some starving bandits or hungry bandits as opposed to dust bandits, but if I come across dust bandits, hey, may as well let them have it too. Once I'm convinced Beep is tough enough that he's not going to end up getting eaten alive if I go back to the Foglands, I'll go back to the Foglands with him. Because while this is safer, it does seem to me as if it's a lot harder to find hungry bandits than those fogmen. Tell you what, it's probably not a bad idea to go towards the way station either. There might be some stuff in there that I can buy. No, I don't have a hell of a lot of money for blueprints, though, is the only problem. All this talk of the Bugmaster in this day and age, it never gets old. Are you laughing at us? I can never tell with you. Because skeletons laugh on the inside, we're too depressed to laugh on the outside. Ah yes, now we get to get some conversation, though. Can't you just reset or something when you get too depressed? Buddy, I wish. Well, that's a bone dog, but even that is a bit too tough for Beep to take on right now. And that thing would possibly try to eat him, so... let's pass on that. Camp shelter, bolts, and a scrap tent. Nothing really all that exciting. Okay, so to learn how to make my own crossbows, I need more engineering research, which means I'm going to have to, go find some advanced books. Furniture, advanced outpost. Didn't notice this place back here. skeleton doctor. Okay, he's mostly just selling replacement limbs, which is cool. I don't particularly need any. Well, let's head on over to Squin. Maybe I'll run across some starving or dust bandits along the way. If not, I might actually head back to the hub and just have Dronin build some stuff. Do some crafting, try to make some money. Because I like to learn how to make different hive shirts so I can fully kit out my new friend here. Where you going, Beep? Where you going, Beep? Oh, there's something else I can do too, I believe. I can set the squad AI. So follow formation, we'll make it military. Although I think that only takes effect if I set him to follow me. It's amazing how much of this expanse you can run through and not run across anything. Well, still nothing. Let's head back towards the hub then. How dare they? We are perfectly respectable bugs and robots. How dare they think so ill of us? But yeah, I think I'll just have Dronin build some stuff in town, and I'll keep an eye out to see if any starving bandits wander by. Moving too fast. Game had to pause. Oh, those are nomads. Don't want to fight them. I got no beef with them. As opposed to the starving bandits, I have no beef for them. Jokes. Jokes. I beat my boy. Let's have you run around in the environs by the hub while Dronin is making stuff. He'll be close enough that I can help if things go awry, but let's see. Yeah, so he'll be close enough that I'll be able to help if things go awry, but otherwise, he'll be on his own. Just gotta keep an eye on this to see when he's finished. Once I make enough... Oh, that's Bone Dog. Run, Beep, run! I don't want you fighting that thing. Starving bandits are one thing. Bone Dogs can eat you. I think I don't want you fucking with that. Let's have you go over there now. Oh, the Bone Dog is still chasing him. It's a good way to increase his athletic skill, have him run because some creature is trying to devour him. I think that's the same damn Bone Dog that started chasing us before. Yeah, I haven't really come across a lot of starving bandits. Maybe they've all starved. Should have tried to have him test his mettle against the ones that wandered by. Oh, hello, Rolls. Welcome back to the stream. Hopefully you're having a lovely day. Oh, Dronin is not the one I wanted to move. Keep was, though. Lovely indeed, weekend just started. Ah, you see, that's the thing. As I said at the top of the stream when I first started, I thought that was the case for me as well, but it turns out I have to work tomorrow, so yay! Sounds like you've got your weekend plans all set. Sadly, like I said, I am working tomorrow. However, we have friends coming over for a movie night on Sunday, I believe, and a friend of mine that I have not seen in quite some time is going to be in town this weekend, so plan on going out with him. Get ourselves some, I believe we plan on getting ourselves a nice feed of fish and chips and possibly drinking too much. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. What's that? Okay, this is one of the tech hunters. Don't want to cause any beef with them. Well, if nothing else, Beep is increasing his athletics skill, so this isn't entirely wasted. I would prefer it if he found somebody to fight soon, though. Stop, Beep. Yes, and welcome back to you as well. Making a new banner, also good. that does remind me I really need to refresh some of my stuff, but like I said, I'm very bare bones when it comes to my setup. But setting up, for lack of a better term, a brand is usually a pretty good idea when it comes to that. Oh, all that, and I only made one of those things. Make a lot of money that way. Who's that guy? Oh, it's somebody else from the tech. A few tech hunters wandering around here. Interesting. Alright, well, once again, Dronin can do that, and Beep can go look for another fight to pick. I mean, I'd like for him to get in any sort of fight, just so we can test his skills. By which I mean mostly increase his skills. Well, I suppose what I can do is I can have him run back and forth to see if he can find material that Dronin can turn into sellable goods. So maybe he'll run into somebody to fight on the way to Squin. Oh, while I'm doing that, one thing I can talk about, though, is one thing that I was surprisingly hyped for, to the point where I thought I was going to be disappointed because I've, like, built it up too much in my head, is that the Fallout TV show came out yesterday. We watched the first couple episodes of it, and surprisingly pretty good. I'm actually very impressed by it. I do love me some Fallout, and the show looks like it does a very good job with it. Like, everything looks perfect. If nothing else, they had a very fine-tuned attention to detail about how everything should look, and I think that's great. I've only watched the first couple episodes of it. I've heard that there's kind of a lore kerfuffle that happens near the end of the series, but I don't know specifically what that is, and I'm not going to look into it until I actually watch that far ahead. You think yourself a warrior bug man or a clown with a sword? I'm just Beep. Not only am I just Beep, I don't have a sword. I have a big stick with a blade on the end of it, so, you know. Oh, I should go to the armor here too to see if they're selling any sort of enhanced blueprints. Hats. Yeah, one thing I couldn't help but do while we were watching it, though, is I just kept thinking to myself what kind of stats the main characters have. It's like, what are their special skills? What perks may they have? And it's funny, because you actually can kind of tell just based off of the way the characters act. It's kind of cool. Oh, there you are. Show me what you've got. Wait a minute. Oh, that's weapons, not armor. Oh, and they're closed. Well, never mind. I'll have Dronin run down to the High Village while Beep is coming back with that cloth. That way you can pick him up a lantern and learn how to make some of those hive shirts. By God, before I stop streaming this tonight, I will get Beep to fight somebody. If he wants to become a legendary swordsman, this is the first step. Granted, I've given him a big stick with a blade at the end of it and not a sword, but I suppose it's kind of a sword. Eventually what I might do is I might actually send us over to Dust Bandit territory. Because I know Dronin can handle himself against them, but Beep is going to be... Well, if I'm going to give him a trial by combat, I may as well really throw him into the heat of things. Okay, my friend, what do you have? Full arms, blackened chain, hive shirt, rusted leather hive vest. That's what I want. Unfortunately, I don't have the money for it. I'll tell you what, my friend, I am going to mine enough copper so I can get the money for it. Well, dear friend Beep will drop off that cloth. Oh, there's somebody camped out over there. Beep. Deploy. Well, they might be on the move, so they might be... No, they haven't moved. They're not nomads. I may have to send Dronin over to haul his ass out of the fire, but we'll see what happens. Because those are probably dust bandits. I don't think the hungry bandits camp like that. Am I close enough to see now? Yeah, those are dust bandits, alright. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Is there a camp over there? People hang out right there, and Dronin will come over to hang out with them as well. So I'll enact my plan where Dronin is just going to simply go on the defensive to draw their attention while Beep takes a few swings at them. Build up his combat prowess. Because my dear robot runs super fast, he should be able to get over here fairly quick. Beep. If Beep ends up going down, then I'll have Dronin go on the offensive and take them out himself. He should be able to, with no trouble. See if we can sneak up on them. Well, so much for sneaking. Come on, Beep, you can do it! I don't think Beep can do it. Okay, I need to go on the offensive right now or he's going to get massacred. And Beep's down. Stay down, Beep. Well, it helped increase his toughness, at least. Once I take these guys out, and hopefully I can actually take these guys out, because they're starting to do a number on me. Okay, Rolls, thanks for dropping by for so long as you did, and I'm probably only going to be streaming for another hour max, but if I don't see you, I hope you have a lot of fun with your weekend. Sounds like you've got one hell of a weekend planned, so you have yourself a good time with that, my friend. Hopefully you do better than poor old Beep here. But hey, his toughness has increased quite a bit. His strength has gone up to 1. I'm beginning to think maybe giving him a giant Naginata was not a good way to start, but... Misery builds character, Beep. That's how I've gotten to where I am, where I'm not getting horribly mauled by them. Getting beat up pretty bad, sure, but not mauled. There we go. Ow. Oh, Beep's dying. Okay, good. That guy's down. Kill the Beep. Okay, Beep is currently unconscious and not dying. You'll get him next time, Beep. You'll get him next time. May as well split them up too while I'm at it. Your blood will sustain him, Dust Bandit. Oh, I should probably heal myself up too, come to think of it. Oh crap. My guts are hurting. It's gonna be even worse for you now, buddy. And then he just keels over. Okay, you need to stop that. You know, I don't actually have a bed built in the house back there. Anyway, let's loot what I can off of these dinguses so I can make some of the old cash. I'll probably do. Not a bad initial foray, Beep. You'll do better. It was a valiant effort, and the important thing is you didn't die, although you came pretty close to it. leave you in the tender care of our dear friends in the Thieves Guild while I go take care of some business with your kinsman. Lantern. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure there was another thing I was going to buy off of the hive, but it was the lantern. That's what I was going to get. You doing on the bed, Beep? You're not ready yet. Now you sleep. You need to become the very best Beep you can be. Oh god, beak things. That's alright, I can make some more cash off of stuff I loot off of them. And I'll have some free food for Beep. Alright, my friend, polearms, black and hive chain, shirt, hiver, chain, shirt. Leather hive vest, that's what I wanted to learn. Anything else of note on you? Yeah, I'll take another one of those, just in case we get into another problem. Nah, I think I'm good. Uh-oh. Nope. Oh god, I let a pile of beak things into here. Maybe too many beak things. I don't know if they're going to be able to handle it. Well, the important thing is they're not dead. Well, some of them aren't dead. Anyway. Okay, I should try to help. If I don't, they might end up getting eaten alive, so... I appear to be doing pretty good against it, if nothing else. Let's try to heal some of these poor bastards. Attack me, you die. Am I telling that to the guy I'm healing? Apparently he's lost a leg. Okay, let's try to heal up as many as these of these dudes as I can. That guy over there is dying. Probably help him out. That guy there is also dying. A couple of these dudes are missing limbs, which is disconcerting, but... hopefully we'll be able to keep them all alive. Of course, something I should be doing is looting these big things so that they permanently stay down. Is this increasing my relations with them at all? Probably not. It is a little. Not a lot, but a little. Oh, that guy's dead. That guy is also dead. Yeah, once I'm done working on this guy, let's actually, make sure these things stay down permanently. Okay, there we go. I'll take all that food back for Beep. I think I've helped as many of them as I possibly can, so... where's the trader? Oh, there he is. Okay. I can't help but think this is my fault. I did kind of lead a horde of beak things into the town, so... Let's take a quick stop into the skeleton repair bed here. And let's lug one of these things around to strength training. When I get back here, I'll make one of those leather shirts for Beep. That should increase his durability. It's not much strength training, but, you know, it's a little. I love how it swings wildly around. I should probably drop this outside. Look what the robot brought home today. Where did it go? Where is it going? I think it's gone. It's rocketed into the air. Oh, it's... Sure. It can live there if it wants. For given value of a living, I suppose. Oh, I forgot to sell that chunk of copper I'm carrying. Oh well. No odds. If a hiver tries wearing a regular human-sized shirt, it just sort of hangs loose and falls off their shoulders, often tangling up their arms. So they were forced to manufacture their own, which they have done to a suspiciously higher standard than all their gear designed for humans. Beeps back up and at him. Well, while he's doing that, Beep can actually do this. That'll help increase his armor skill, at least. Unless I happen to see some bandits rove by, in which case I'll send Beep out after them. Let me just wander into my house. I suppose I do have it open to the public, that's true. Oh yeah, I was going to buy one of those lanterns for him too. Alright, I'll have to run Dronin back after he's done making this shirt. Although I'll probably have him make a pile of bandanas too, just to get some extra cash. Taking a long time to make that shirt though. Looks like there's still dust bandits over there. Might go over and try to pick another fight with them, see how well it goes this time. Look at us be so industrious. Nomad's hauling ass. Ah. Yes, I do need to learn how to make better pants for this fellow as well. Although hell, something here might even be better. Although it looks like most of these don't actually give him any sort of armor coverage. Which sort of defeats the purpose. Well, let us be somewhat industrious for a little. I'm also carrying a piece of meat that I don't really need. Yeah, once Dronin's inventory is full up, I'll have us go off and do something else. Excuse me, friend, do you have a recipe for pants? No. Do have a recipe for a weapon that I'm going to play later, but not right now. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll travel to a couple of different places to see if we can find some, well, I should go back to Squin, seeing as how when Beep was there earlier, the shop closed before I could get in there. Let's put away some more of this leather, though. Alright, dear friend Beep. You and I are gonna go to Squin. Maybe pick a fight or two along the way, we'll see. Depends on who we come across. Oh, how is Dronin doing with sabers currently? It's still not as high as his katanas or, full arm skill, so we can wait till we switch him over to something else. Oh god. And then I yawn. And soon I sleep. Well, possibly. We'll see. I do have to stop streaming sooner so I can get ready for tomorrow. Because I'm working again. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have offered that, but... I guess we'll see. Why is the store not open? Why are none of the stores open? Wait, okay, there we go. They're gonna be open by now. Mercenary leather armor, unholy chestplate, drifter's leather jacket, mercenary plate. Okay. Anybody else around here possibly saw the blueprints I need to make pants? Not. I will buy that map though. It'd be nice if I could see where that was. I'm sure it's on here somewhere, unless it told me... Oh, I don't think I was zoomed in far enough. Right there. Okay. Yeah, thanks for showing me where to go all the way on the other goddamn side of the map. One day I'll make it over there, but not yet. That day is not today. One day I will learn how to make pants. I don't even remember where I got the samurai cloth pants that this guy's wearing. Maybe I bought them? I probably bought them. But I need to make my own equipment now, damn it. Let's go test my metal against some more dust bandits, maybe. Although I think first I'll see if this guy has any blueprints I can use. Thank. It's outposts and katanas. Not really. Alright. Let's go back to, where was it? I think it was this outcrop over here, is where the dust bandits were. Perhaps they're still camped out over there. Indeed they are, and there's still a bunch of them here. Oh, there's still a couple at the place I raided, too. Not the same ones, presumably, but... may as well creep up on them so we can increase our stealth skills. Alright, same thing as before. Dronin will just block. At least until things start going real bad. Really seems to be going for Beep's gut. I don't like that. Oh, yeah, I'm not quite done yet, Rolls. I'm getting pretty close to finished, but, oh no, Beep's down again. Okay. Well, he lasted a bit longer this time, at least. His polearm skill did not increase much. I think I should start him off with a smaller weapon. I think I'll do exactly that. I like how that guy was running up to try to help, and he's like, nah, he thought better of it. Yeah, I'm not really using this katana that I've got up at my side here, so I think I'll just give Beep that, and he can start by using that. I might give him one of these armored skirts I just looted off of these dudes too. It's a little bit better than what he has. Probably not by a lot, but a little. Alright, friend, let's get you back on your feet, and we'll try it again. try again. I think the pole arm is a little bit beyond your class at the moment. Start you off with something smaller. Really do need to build a bed in the house. Then we'll go back over to deal with them again. I'm gonna keep throwing myself at that Dust Bandit camp until eventually Beep can take them on his own. It's just raring to go again, but he really needs his rest. So let's give you this. Maybe this guy has something better on him? Let's see. I'm not going to sell stuff to him, though, because he doesn't really take it at a good price. Yeah, that's a little bit better, I suppose, but I think I'll pass. Actually, you know what? No, it's relatively cheap. That might be better than what Beep has. Yeah, I think Beep simply isn't strong enough yet to really effectively use that Naginata I gave him. Kenshi does have a weirdly creepy soundtrack, though. I mean, I suppose it is a very desolate landscape where a lot of horrible things happen all the time, so it kind of makes sense. The game is full of several strains of nastiness. Katanas. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's actually 10 grand, though. I can't... okay. Well, the Ninja Blade's not bad, I guess. I'll give Beep that. You know, once he's back on his feet. While I'm waiting for him to get back on his feet, though, I'll just make some more stuff. Yeah, that really eerie drone there is a hell of a thing. Yeah, I could give him this giant thing to start with, but still not overly strong. I mean, I wasn't overly strong when I started using it either, but Hiver's increase in strength a lot slower than practically everybody else. Is back. Honestly, I think the armored rag skirt is better than the drifter pants. $19, $17, $50. I mean, it weighs more, that's about it. So it does make Beep slightly more encumbered, but that kind of helps, honestly. It'll help increase his strength. Alright, so let's put that away. And, let's give him the smaller katana that I'm carrying. That should help him out in a fight until he gets a bit stronger. And it will increase his dexterity. I know I just bought this, but I'm just going to sell it again. Unless it's better than what I have, but I don't think it is. Hey Beep, you ready to go fight more dust bandits? It's just what we do now. Oh hey, it's that one I fought earlier. He's just dying. Am I still being chased by that bone dog? No? Okay, good. Once again, we're gonna sneak up on these guys. And as soon as the shit kicks off, then it's Beep's time to shine. Maybe. We'll see how he does. It's these ones took out Ribs. Buddy, fuck Ribs. Also, he can taunt. That should hopefully make it so that more of them attack him. Hey, cocksack, I'm going to make you pay for killing my friend. Buddy, I don't care about Ribs. Okay, honestly, I think I might actually have to have Dronin enter the fight before Beep goes down. Holy crap. I hit a bunch of them just then. Let's just have Beep stay down when he comes out of unconsciousness, if he comes out of unconsciousness. His toughness is certainly going up pretty high. He can heal himself up while I'm trying to deal with the riffraff. If he manages to heal himself up well enough, I might actually have him enter the fight again. I do love that Dronin is starting to get strong enough that I can take on a group this size with him and he's still coming out on top. And this is using a weapon that he wasn't even fully trained in. Though he's almost there now. I might switch him back over to the big katana again soon. Oh, Beep! Beep's down again. Where'd those guys come from? If I'm not careful, they might actually take me out, though, because, I'm giving them a hell of a beating, but they are starting to overwhelm me. I am full of so many arrows, do you see that? I'm like a pincushion. Alright, so I'm actually probably gonna have to pick Beep up and run. Otherwise, I think we might be in trouble. The important thing is, though, I gave them one hell of a beating. I love how they're still trying to chase me. I am starting to get crazy tough, though, which is good. Oh man, there's a group that would have been the, Actually, no, those are escape servants. I don't want to fight them. That would be cruel. Yeah, I think I'll wait for him to get back to his feet one more time. Or not back to his feet so much as back to full health one more time. And then we'll dart out and go one more round with the Dust Bandits, I think, and that'll be enough for tonight. I really should go get a shower and get ready for tomorrow. But while he's healing up, I'll have Dronin run back and get his original katana. Seeing as I don't want to take the time to make another weapon right now. I'll just have him make some more bandanas while he's waiting. The real moneymaker, don't you know? Oh, I didn't even sell those. I should sell that. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, a bunch of hungry bandits decide to come in and... Oh shit! Barman is down. I can't have that. I like how there's so many people in here who don't seem to give a shit about what's happening. Well, you're down, so I'm gonna have to go sell my shit somewhere else. Hopefully they'll be able to get back to their feet again. Amazing, those hungry bandits managed to take them out though, and like nobody else bothered to help. Alright, beat my boy. Looky-loo to see if the bartender's doing any better. Go on another dust bandit hunt before I close things off for the night. Oh, still down. Well, they'll be back on their feet again soon. Alright, so I doubt they've moved, especially since I've beaten the tar out of them a couple of times, so back we go. If we keep throwing them ourselves at them, Beep, I'm sure we'll be able to take them out. Love how they're still hanging out here with their dead compadres. So yeah, I'm not even going to bother having Dronin be on the defensive in this particular racket this time. We're just going to fight them all. So many random dead dust bandits. Also don't know what's going on with that guy's boots. Ow. Nice action shot of the two of us together, maybe. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it, though. That'll work. I love taking pictures in this game. I don't know what it is. It's stupid, but... Oh, there we go. That's even better. Intense beep. Alright, let's let things go. Yeah, he's holding his own a lot better with a smaller weapon. I'll wait until he's a bit more skilled to start training him up on pole arms. Dronin's fucking going to town with that thing, though. He hasn't done much damage to this guy, but he is doing a pretty decent job in keeping up with him, though. And now Dronin will just wait to see how well Beep does. His arm's fucked up. Come on, Beep, you can do it. Maybe. He's really worked over this guy's leg. Of course, that guy's also really worked over Beep's arm, so I don't know. Ooh, that was a good swing. Okay, nope. This guy got back to his feet. I can't have that. You stay out of this, jerk. This is between Beep and your buddy. Beep! Beep! Oh shit, he lost his arm! Well, sir, we're gonna need to fix that. I wasn't expecting him to lose a limb that quickly, but that's fine. We can fix that. We can rebuild him. We can make him better, stronger, faster. Can I pick up his arm? His arm's gone, I think. No, I haven't. Alright, bub, we're gonna hang on to your arm. Just in case. We can't reattach it. I need to get him a different arm. It's okay, buddy. We'll fix you up. Okay, you know what? This can't be allowed. I'll keep his arm as a, I don't know, fucked up souvenir, I guess. But let's go see if we can find him a replacement. I could go get the, get some of the, prosthetics down in the hive, but theirs aren't really great, so... At least now I know why he seems so distressed. You know, the fact that he lost his goddamn arm might have something to do with it. He was doing pretty good, though, against that one guy. Anyway, the tech hunters over in the way station probably have a much better selection of prosthetics. Beep's probably going to be unconscious the whole goddamn time. On the one hand, I suppose I might be able to give Beep his arm back and maybe he can eat it to regain its power, I guess. I don't know. That's how that works, right? I do like how I didn't have Beep for a single play session and already he's lost a limb. Oh, is that the Dust Bandit camp that I just raided? Did they all bleed to death? I hope they did. We can rebuild him, we can make him better, faster, stronger. Maybe I just want to make him more over in my image. We can both be the robots. Well, I'm pretty beat up too, so I may as well... Oh damn, 2 grand. That's an expensive skeleton bed. Should have saved it so I go back to the hive. Alright, what have you got in terms of arms? It's a leg. Leg. It's all legs. So what is Beep missing? Missing a left arm. Okay. So really I don't have any option. A well-maintained piece of machinery, this arm has been carefully customized and upgraded by its previous owner. The motor seems like a completely different unit, and there's some kind of AI thralled into a feedback unit that provides adaptive stabilization. Well, okay. I didn't even check how much that is. How much is that? Oh, I got the cash for that. Beep, my man. Let me give you a hand. As it were. Man, he's not even gonna be up and about by the time I get back, I don't think. Poor Beep. Oh, he might be. Hey, would you stop? Oh, that's not speed. There we go. Very confused as to why he didn't just keep running. Their pathfinding is pretty atrocious sometimes, I've noticed. Almost there. Beep, I have a gift for you. It's your own severed arm. No, I'll give him something better. Excellent. That is good, tiny bug son. You are now becoming one like me. Okay, I know I said I was gonna stop, but I want to go over to see if those dust bandits are still there. Because if they are, I think now I might be able to put them down permanently. And then I'll stop. I swear. This fucking game. The addictiveness of it. Well, it lessens his swim skill, but, it makes his arm a hell of a lot more durable and, gives it a lot more hit points, which is nice. Problem is, he's also going to need skeleton beds to fully heal now if his arm gets fucked up. Deep likes his new skeleton limb. He feels stronger, faster. That's exactly what I said! Beep's limbs are clearly too easy to chop off. But that was the old, fleshy Beep. Now Cyber Beep fears neither man nor beast. Cyber Beep. It's just a robot limb. It doesn't make you more powerful. Ah, says the robot. This is what the pinnacle of power feels like. Cyber Beep! Cyber Beep! Let's put you to the test, Cyber Beep. Except not, because I don't think there's any dust bandits left. No, I think we fucked them up. I think we fucked them up real bad. Resonance Max dead. Alright, I need to satisfy my bloodlust, so... The Dust King's tower is over here somewhere, so let's go have a gander. And then I swear to God I'll stop. I can stop anytime I want to. Except now, obviously, because I need to put Cyber Beep to the test. His skills have increased quite a bit since I got him, so that's nice. He's still nowhere near to my level yet, but he'll get there. I might have to get him to lug around some heavy shit so I can give him some proper strength training. It's going to be difficult for him, especially since, you know, hivers don't exactly do well in terms of strength. That's actually the Dust Bandit's tower there, I think. The Dust Boss. We're not quite to the point where we can take that guy on, but one day. One day. The closer we get to his tower, the more Dust Bandit camps we'll probably come across. I think in one of my other games there were a few of them here, so... Was that even his camp? I can't even remember. Let's go over this way. No, I think that might have been the other crowd. Maybe. Not sure. Oh, there's a Dust Bandit camp right there. Also, there's a tiny settlement. Oh. Got a little too close to the camp. So do I still... Yes, okay. There we go, this is more like it. I say that, Beep just got hit pretty goddamn hard. Yeah, Dronin's in there getting swarmed and kicking ass, and Beep's back here dealing with this one dude. Make a proper swordsman out of him yet, though. I've just got that song from Mulan stuck in my head now. We're gonna make a man out of him. We're gonna make a robot man out of Beep. It'll be real fun if Beep chops off this guy's left arm. Holy crap. Dronin's over there cleaning house. I've been too busy paying attention to Beep. I haven't even noticed how quickly he sliced through them all. There's so many of them. See, the funny thing is, this is, I think this is the same, grouping of Dust Bandit encampment that really fucked up several of my characters in my other stream. And yet, the two of them are just going to town on these guys. It's great. I don't think Beep's going to be able to stay out for much longer, though, is the problem. Nah, he's down. Alright. That's fine. Dronin should be able to handle the rest. Providing he doesn't get too fucked up by their archers. I love it when he takes out multiple guys in one swing. Did we do good? Buddy, no. You did not. An 8-foot-tall robot just cut through all of you, like you and your friends. With a little help from his tiny bug man friend. Okay, I need to go after this guy, though. He's causing problems. There we go. Yeah, I need to get another med kit for Beep afterwards. But you assholes really want to keep doing this? You're in much rougher shape than I am. Hey, don't touch that. Don't touch what? What did you think I was doing, Beep? Beep! To the victors, the spoils. Let's just grab some random shit to sell. No, you stay down. Oh yeah, I'm still carrying Beep's arm. I should put that away. Okay, Beep can move under his own power. Let's go home, Beep. Alright, let's do a stat check before I stop playing for the night. Oh, actually, never mind. Let's fight these assholes. And then we'll do a stat check. We're not in great shape, but we're in decent enough shape to take these idiots out. This is the gang that killed Boo! The fuck? You freaking serious? Boy, Rustsack, you're gonna pay for what you did! And then I just wiped out the entire Dust Bandit camp. Let's see if Beep can get back up under his own power again. Caught stealing. Do I care? Okay, now, let's start heading home, and let's do a stat check. I do love that the more of the Dust Bandits you take out, they actually start recognizing you as a guy who's killed a bunch of their friends. It was a little thing I wasn't expecting. It's nice to see this game actually tracks that kind of thing. Alright, so, Dronin, His toughness and stuff hasn't really gone up a whole hell of a lot, but fighting something like Dust Bandits probably isn't enough to do it anymore. Though it is increasing my melee attack, defense, and various skills, which is good. I think I'll probably get katanas up to like 40 or 45 and then switch over to another weapon. I need to make a hacker or a heavy weapon or a blunt or something. I need to find more blueprints. But the important thing is Beep. His dexterity and toughness have gone up quite a bit. His katana skill is starting to get pretty respectable. And his melee defense and melee attack aren't bad either. Alright. I need to... I'm going to need to get him some robot repair kits and some first aid kits. It'd be best if the both of us had stuff that we'd be able to use. Anyway, I've played entirely too much of this. I wasn't planning on going this far, so here we are. Okay, so I am no longer alone. I have Beep Friend, and Beep Friend has now become Cyber Beep, and he's well on his way to becoming a master swordsman in his own right. It's a good thing I said I was only going to do like max 2 hours of this, and here we are. I've nearly been at it for 3. Anyway, if you happen to stop by to watch, I very much thank you for doing so, and hopefully you found folks to join me again next time, which is probably not going to be any time this weekend, but maybe next week I'll move on to something that's not Kenshi, though I love it. I'm probably going to end up playing a little bit of this off stream, but I swear mostly what I'm going to do is just having Dronin and Beep build some stuff. Like, I need to give myself a pretty good complement of weapons and armor just to, you know, make it a bit easier for us to survive and rip through people like the Dust Bandits. Honestly, once Beep gets to basically the level that I am now, I think we might be able to take on the Dust King himself. I don't know, we'll see. This might be a pie-in-the-sky idea, but we'll see what happens. But anyway, if you happen to stop by to watch, I thank you very much for doing so, like I've already said. Hopefully we'll see you next time, but until then, I wish you a farewell, and I hope you have a great night. So long for now.